Welcome to the world of Roblox story games. Story games are intended to, well, tell a story, of course, with you as the main character. Today, we're going to be looking deeper into the break-in story. While the break-in story may appear simple enough, there's plenty to discover underneath the surface. Break-in makes for a great storytelling experience, but it wouldn't be a Subs Blocks World video if we didn't show you all the secrets and tips there is to know. So, Sub, why don't you tell us 10 break-in story secrets you didn't know in Roblox? Number 1. Hidden cash. Cash, money, dosh. However you say it, it's undeniable that it makes the world go round. And it's no different in the world of break-in. While money can be hard to come by, it's certainly useful once you've got it. You can use it in the store to buy various items to assist you in your survival, complete quests, or even just help you defeat enemies. I'm sure a pro like you knows all the spots to find money, right, Sub? Number 2. Basement Bust. The most relevant location in the break-in story is the house. At the beginning of the game, you find yourself hopping in a moving van and venturing to the unknown. Your destination? Your new house. Despite this being your house, you don't have access to all the rooms. Weird, right, Sub? One of the rooms you're not allowed into is the basement, and it's up to you to figure out how you can get in. But don't worry, Sub. I'm here to help. Just like the cash, you'll need to go rummaging through the drawers to find the key for the basement. Once you found it, run over to the door and unlock it. But of course, it's not quite that simple, Sub. You'll also need to head over to the kitchen and use your hacking skills to turn on the lights remotely. What's that? You don't know how to hack? Fine then. I guess I'll have to show you all the viewers at home how it's done. Ha-ha! I've done it! Now you can run straight in and loot all the items in there. Number 3. Uncle Pete. Like we've seen before, Sub, non-playable characters or NPCs for short can offer quests, rewards, or death. But not to worry, Sub. The one you're about to meet is here to help. Sub, meet Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete, meet Sub. Now, Sub, I hear Uncle Pete has a deal for you. Uncle Pete will ask for 3 random items of 3 random quantities. Because of this, it's not possible to predict what you'll need to do ahead of time. But you can find his stuff easily enough from searching his house and the store. Once you've given Pete all he's asked for, he'll give you a rat. Yeah. Number 4. Offensive Defensive. Ever heard of the phrase, the best defense is offense? Well, it's true, and the break-in story is no exception, as you're required to do both to progress. Now, for the first round, Sub, you'll find yourself taking beating after beating after beating, with no way to defend yourself. And this is just gonna keep happening until you can find a way to defend yourself. Well, I have just a tip for you, Sub. You know the basement I showed you earlier? Well, what if I told you you could also find weapons there? Yeah, go check. Look at that. Now you can defend yourself. Quick, get that attacker. Look at you go, Sub. You know what should beat up a home without a weapon? The like button. It helps show your support for the channel. Number 5. Secret Safe Code. Let's do a little more Easter egg hunting, shall we, Sub? See that safe over there? Want to know how to get in? Well, alright. I'll tell you. First, you'll need to use everything you've learned so far to get into the basement. Now, search high and low until you find the code. It'll be written on a small bit of paper somewhere. Now go enter it into the safe. Aha! There it is. That's enough loot to last you the entire game and win the final fight. Number 6. Scary Larry. A story isn't a story without an enemy, Sub, and the enemy in this game is none other than Scary Larry. Scary Larry is the evil mastermind. He's behind all the coordinated perch attacks against you and your team in the break-in story. You'll first meet Scary Larry in your adventure as he appears in the basement on day 3 of the story. Oh, and you'll need to hide before he gets out. Did I forget to mention that? Quick sub, run! Once you've made it to the end of the game, you'll meet Scary Larry one last time. At this point, you're required to fight to the death with your team. He'll begin taking over the game and causing glitches in the narrator's voice. Larry will rotate between his 2 attacks. After you've dodged his attacks, you'll need to take advantage of his downtime. While he's recharging, strike using the weapons you've collected. 3 good blows, and he's defeated. Good job, sub. Number 7, badges. While Breakin' may focus on storytelling, it is a game after all. And what does any good game have, sub? Achievements. Achievements are a way of measuring the success of the player, as well as rewarding them for going the extra mile and completing out of the ordinary tasks. If you followed this video so far, there's a good chance you've already done a few of the badges. Remember when you gave Pete the items he wanted? Well, that gave you a badge. While badges for the most part serve no actual purpose, they do serve as a good measure for how much you've completed in the game. And if you earn enough badges, you can even unlock more characters, like the Hyper and the Guest. Speaking of unlocking more characters, Sub wants more people to subscribe to the channel. Number 8, strategies. Just like most games on Roblox, there are numerous ways to play the break-in story. Some players choose to play aggressively and kill anything that moves, while others would rather try to defend themselves in the house. Some players may focus on gaining regenerative items for themselves, so they can defend themselves against the attackers, and potentially Scary Larry. However, there's not enough food just in the house to keep yourself on the full health of the entire game. You're gonna need to go exploring. You can buy more regenerative items with the money you found earlier. Wait, where are you going now? The sewers? Why? Oh, you found the secret shop so you can buy the High Sugar Bloxy Cola. High Sugar Bloxy Cola will give you 5 energy, as well as a permanent strong speed boost. Plus, you'll even get the Taste Tester badge too. Number 9. While most players will play through the break-in story normally, more experienced players will know about the numerous endings available in the game, just by changing the way you play slightly. The first of these various endings is the evil ending. This is achieved by playing through the story as you would normally, but make sure you have as much energy as possible, because you're gonna need all of it to pull this off. First, you'll need to battle Scary Larry as you normally would, dodging his attacks and striking at the right times. But once he's finally defeated, you'll need to use all of your energy to pick up his golden crowbar, and you yourself will become Scary Larry. For the good ending, you'll need to do the same thing, but wait until a ladder is lowered so you can climb back up to the surface. When at the top, you'll find police there, already arresting the members of Scary Larry's gang, and all is back to normal. Have you ever gotten one of the other endings? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Hardcore Mode. I hope you're not all out of energy yet, sub, because we're about to make the game even harder. Remember how I mentioned gaming badges can unlock special characters? Well, the one we're about to look at makes the game even harder. The guest character has significantly less energy when starting the game, and will take 3 times the amount of damage when attacked. Ouch! Because of this, players of the breaking game mode have begun calling the character Hardcore Mode, due to its abilities making completing the game only accessible to the true professionals. Just like you, sub, even unlocking it requires quite a lot of dedication and skill. You'll need to earn 10 of the game's 12 badges before you can play as the guest character. It may be difficult to obtain, but at least it'll prepare you for the difficulties ahead. Once you've got the guest, while it may be difficult to play with your decreased health, you're given a damage buff, with the sword doing triple the damage compared to the other weapons in the game. There was more to this game than I thought, sub. Thanks for showing us around.